up, chat? How is it going this fine Tuesday for you all? Not too bad for me. I did get some stuff done. Not as much as I wanted to. Was still kind of busy with work, but we did get some blog stuff done, which was nice. Post hopefully will be getting done tomorrow, assuming work doesn't get in the way tomorrow. I have some finishing touches I need to do, but I got most of it done today. But decided I wanted to get stream started sooner versus waiting and not being able to get through a full series tonight. Hopefully we can. Hopefully we have a good day like we did yesterday, where we went 7-0-1 and went up 2 ranks. So can't complain too much. But before we jump into that, Overwatch did a developer blog, Matchmaking and Competitive Deep Dive Part 1. So we will check that out. Firefox. Good work. Good work. Yes. Awesome. All right. So here we go. I already saw this read to me and read through it myself a little bit, but they're doing a deep dive into competitive. So in first part of our 2-part deep dive on matchmaking competitive, we'll look at how matchmaking works under the hood and answer some outstanding questions around how MMR is determined and factored into the system. Ultimately, the goal of Matchmaker is to create as fair matches as possible across all game modes. We know matchmaking can be a source of frustration, especially in competitive, and we'd like to recognize it doesn't always feel like it's meeting its goal. In order to address your thoughts, we need to dissect the matchmaker and competitive systems separately before going into how they affect one another. In part 1, we talk about the matchmaker works and some of the challenges we faced, blah, blah, blah. So, internal matchmaking rating, MMR, right? So, the matchmaking rating, our matchmaker is designed to create balanced matches. To do that, we need some approximation of each player's skill, right? You know this kind of stuff. It's basically, they had it in Overwatch 1 as well, but they also had SR. So they had an SR forward and an MMR in the background. And so they had a hidden and an actual up front. This is what your is. And they weren't the same. So it's similar to that, except for we don't have an SR anymore, right? So we just have a ranking system. So everyone has an internal matchmaking rating. That's a numerical value to describe your skill relative to everyone else. However, it isn't an absolute value, meaning your MMR can change even if your personal skills stay the same. This could indicate general population is getting better or worse compared to you. You can see this example below. It displays player MMR and quick play, with most of us right around the middle of the curve, right? So they have this nice little curve here. Looks pretty spiffy. Your MMR will rise over time if you improve your skill and win more games against players of your current MMR level. All our game modes, including competitive, only look at MMR when forming a match. We never use your outward-facing skill tier or division to form matches. Likewise, the rank you see in a player's profile isn't the same as their MMR. We knew that, right? It was one of the most frustrating things because we didn't have this information. Now, I still wish there was a little bit more out of it, but this is the part 1, first of all. And second of all, they can't give us everything, right? Because you could find a way to maybe try and game the system. So we only adjust your MMR after you win or lose a game, or if you come back after not playing for a long time. Your MMR is unaffected when we lower your rank at the beginning of a season, and everyone in your matches has a similar MMR to you. Initial ranked matches can feel turbulent because many players return at the beginning of the season, and anything that changes player population is going to affect the matchmaker. It's also important to remember that our teammates are human. We don't always perform the same from game to game or even team fight to team fight. This inherent variance in our individual person means the matchmaker needs to result as many games as possible to make an accurate representation, right? You need the more information you have, the better stats you can have, the more you can take out of those stats. Makes sense, right? So they're basically saying they don't use your rank at all whatsoever to do matchmaking. Already kind of knew that from what they said before, right? I've talked about it quite a few times on stream. It's been a frustrating experience because we can't see anybody else's rank. We can't see our own rank unless we go look for it pretty deep. And then we're being matched up with whoever. So it's just this like black box, and we're just playing these games, and the games did not feel very fair, which is very annoying. So, skill variations within groups. We love seeing you group up and have fun together because we believe Overwatch 2 is a game best shared with friends. Grouping up does, however, influence the matchmaker in a few different ways. When players group together, there's a possibility the group has a larger skill difference than the match we typically like to make. Those of you at the very highest levels might notice these differences more, too, because there are far few players playing at the very top level of the MMR curve, right? There are far less players playing in top 500 than there are playing at gold, right? I don't know what their average is currently, because I don't think we've seen anything data-wise, but they released one many years ago that essentially said your middle curve and your biggest population of players is gold into early plat, essentially. So I don't know if that's still the case anymore, but that's originally what they said. So when players group together, there's a possibility the group has a larger skill difference than a match we'd typically like to make. Those of you very highest levels might notice, but okay. So we can always avoid these types of matches, but we can make them feel better. Can't always avoid these types of situations. These matches can often feel imbalanced if they create situations where there's a large disparity of skill within a single role between the two teams. For example, we might match a highly rated tank against a comparably lower rated tank, so even if the overall match is balanced, the competition between the tanks feels very one-sided. They brought up specifically tank, right? Because that's the most annoying part, because tanks are the carry in this game. They've been the carry in this game at least since Double Shield, right? And probably before that. They've always had a very impactful role in this game for most of its lifespan, right? Considering that Double Shield was nearly half the lifespan of the game, not surprising, right? So in Overwatch 2, same thing. The tank has so much because they're the ones that create space. They're the ones that have the biggest health pools. They're the ones that they're the movement on the field, right? They're the quarterback. They're the person that's deciding where we go and what we should do. And if they're outclassed, it is very hard to make up for that with other roles. It is just very hard to do it when the other tank is better because they have more space. You're under more pressure. It's very difficult to overcome. One of the biggest complaints of the system, right? We've got changes coming. So they do talk about this. We got changes coming to the game over the next few months, which will dramatically reduce these disparities. We'll try to find pairs of similarly rated players in each role when making a match. So essentially, if they have a diamond level tank, the other tank is also going to be diamond level, right? So they're going to try and do it role by role. Basically say if there's support or damage rolls, since there are 2 slots, each pair will be paired with another player. So if you have a diamond and a gold level DPS, you'll have a gold and diamond DPS on the other side as well to make it more fair. I like this. However, these improvements, there will always be times when we make that have skill disparity that isn't reflected in ours because some players in the match aren't calibrated. We've seen this much more frequently since Overwatch 2 launch, and we welcome large influx of new players. So I like this. I believe J3 was not happy about this because he's a top 500 player, right? He gets the theory is like, well, great. I'll be the top 500 DPS, and then I get stuck with a diamond DPS on my side. And even though it's even on both sides, that's not really what he wants, right? He wants to be playing against all top 500 players. That would also mean that his queue times would become significantly longer because there's such a small player base, right? Overwatch 1 tried to do that, right? But it made the queue time so bad because you could see people's ranks. So sometimes they'd still get randomly like that Masters or Diamond level player in their games. It was a rarity. I think that's less of a rarity in Overwatch 2. I get his annoyance there. But I also think it's the fair way to do it because you've got to look at the bulk of the player base, right? The disparity difference between a diamond level player and a silver level player is pretty significant, right? That's a hard climb. But I think the difference between a diamond level player and a top 500 player is significantly more, right? The higher up the ranks you go is exponentially more skilled the people are because it's exponentially the more time you've put into the game and learned. So it's very easy to learn a few skills and learn a few things to go from bronze to silver compared to trying to go from GM to top 500 or masters to GM. It takes a lot more training and understanding and to make those skill jumps than it does at lower ranks. That's why it's more frustrating for higher level players, right? Because that skill gap is so much more. So I do feel that maybe they need to change the algorithm a little bit for those top tiers so that they aren't getting the same kind of gap, or at least the skill gap should be the same, but the rating gap shouldn't be, right? Because the rating means more the higher up you go. I still like it. I think for this would make it where you end up with less of those frustrating things, right, that I've been talking about in last season and this season. It's like, well, if my tank isn't as good as theirs, 80% of the time I'm going to lose or more just because my tank isn't better than it. There's nothing I can do about that. That's unfair to me as a player to have you go, well, you guys have a better support player than they do. Well, that's not the same. They don't have the same weight in the game. So I do like this. I think that's a good change. Setting up a new player for success. So Overwatch 2 is a lot to team to learn. Oh my God, can't read. It's a fast team-based hero shooter where players juggle the gameplay of traditional FPS, unique abilities of diverse heroes, rosters, and very many different types of modes, maps, blah, blah, blah. We've tackled the learning curve from multiple directions to help ease new players in Overwatch 2. The most visible changes was adding the first-time user experience at launch, but there's also an invisible change we've been working on in the background, better matchmaking for new players. We noticed that new players were losing their initial matches much more than they should have, and this trend wasn't leveling out enough by the time they played many more matches. The win rates for new players should be normally distributed, meaning most should be hovering around 50% win rate, but instead the distribution was skewed with new players losing at higher ratings. Something else that you've heard myself and many other streamers talk about, it feels like the game is trying to force a 50% win rate. And truthfully, obviously, right, it should be. With every game, there's got to be a winner or loser, or it's tied. So in that scenario, the two teams end up with a 50% win rate. Forcing it for every player to be a 50% win rate makes sense from a standpoint that if you're playing at the rank you're supposed to be playing at, you should have a 50% win rate. And if you're playing a little bit better, you have a higher win rate. But that's over the course of a season that matters, right? So when you look at my stats, I had like a 52 to 55% win rate last season. I was better than the rank I was playing at. I should have gone up, which is what the annoyance of being dropped down at the beginning of the season, the soft reset was. Because I had a higher win rate, I was winning more games the entire season, and you still felt that I should drop down and then have to work my way back up. So I'm not mad about this, but at the same time, it's like, well, and I know you're going to try and force me to a 50% win rate. So then I'm relying on your hidden MMR stuff to decide whether I go up and down, which causes the confusions, right? I went 7-0-1 yesterday. I gained 2 ranks. I went 7-11 a week ago, 2 weeks ago, and I went up 2 ranks. Like, that doesn't make sense to me if your matchmaking is actually making even teams. So, that being said, this challenge is more difficult since the matchmaker has no initial data on new players' skills than they enter their match. We've tried to remedy this issue in 2 distinct changes. First, new players initially started at an MMR value slightly below average. You can think of it in terms of skill tiers around lower division silver. So that means new players, you mean like brand new, never played the game, played through their initial quick play, training, whatever stuff, to then be able to play the game, jump into comp, and they were putting them at silver. You got to think about this. This game, where I have played in essentially anywhere from high silver to plat diamond at one point, right? Put me in bronze in the first season. That's where I started, was bronze. So if you're thinking about this, it put me a full ranks below where it was putting out like full like silver to bronze rank, not the little numbers ranks down from where it was putting new players, right? And I'm a player that has tons and tons of hours in this game. Been playing it for a very long time with mass amount of hours into it. That was dumb. All right, if you're going to drop people down as low as you were dropping them and then throw new players into silver, that just doesn't make any sense to me. I don't understand why you would do that. I think you should put them in at bronze and just make them work their way up. If they'll fly up the ranks with how your MMR system is supposed to be done, right? So I don't understand why they did this. They're admitting that, right? This was already below center point of the player's base MMR distribution, but the new player win rate was still too low. We've since lowered the starting MMR to a rating equivalent to bronze 5 and instantly saw huge improvements for new players with sub 40% win rates. So you can see the changes. They didn't really say when they did this. They just said they did this. I am going to assume this happened after the start of the season. I don't feel like it was at the beginning of the season, because at the beginning of the season, I went a 20-game loss streak, essentially, with games with players that had no fucking idea what they were doing, right? Legitimately no idea. I was walking in and nobody knew anything at all. Like they seemed very brand new, and I was sitting in silver, and it was so hard to climb, right? Like, it didn't matter what I did, because I'd have a new player, someone that had no idea what they were doing. It was just getting destroyed, and it wasn't their fault, and that's unfair to new players, right? They're coming in here and I can't get mad at them. It's not their fault that they're getting just destroyed. They got matched into my game. That's not their fault. That's the matchmaker's fault. As frustrating as it can be, and as mad as I can get at players for not swapping, not doing things, it was a frustrating experience, right? Then all of a sudden, after like day 3 or something, or maybe a weekend, I can't remember, it started to level out, right? I started to see the games be better. They still weren't perfect, right? You still see those tank differences, right? And see those things, but it wasn't like the chaos it was in those first few days. Now, I don't know if that was because people coming in and doing placements or new players or whatnot, but it seems like the issue was this. Because it went chaos, and then they're saying that they put in implementation and it helped, and now my games seem to be better. Last season, you saw the change in my games when I jumped out of silver and into gold. The games became less chaotic, and there's not a huge difference between silver and gold players like that, right? But there is a huge difference between gold and players that should be in bronze. Brand new players that are in bronze, right? So they're showing the stat change here. This is a huge jump. That's great. If you're playing with or against a new player in Overwatch, these games should now broadly be fair. The second change we implemented was aimed at new players who did not belong at the initial MMR. Initial matches are weighted differently than standard matches because they increase and decrease MMR at a much higher rate than usual. We want to adjust a player's initial MMR as quickly as possible, because until their MMR is more properly calibrated, we're not able to make fair matches. So we already knew this, right? That's why a lot of players, myself included, would go create new accounts when they felt that they were playing better than their main accounts, because it was this algorithm takes all of your data, right? And then would push, like, I've seen a lot of people, myself included, sitting on main accounts, especially in Overwatch 1, that was just like, I don't seem like I can climb. I'll jump to another account, play at the same rank, and I'll fly and win through games. And my rank will just start going up. But when I go back, same day, same time, same everything, jump on my main, and then lose games consistently. Because the MMR is just with that much data, it seems to be so hard to break the system to let it. Because you got to think, right? If you are terrible for 5 games and then good for 3 games, that's a huge change, right? It goes, oh my God, they've played really well for 3 games. That's a third of the games they've played. Bump them up a lot of MMR. When you have thousands and thousands of games you've played, it takes all of that data and goes, you won 3 games. Well, that still didn't do a lot to your stats. So it's a frustrating thing, but I get why they do it, right? They don't have enough information, so they're trying to make it where it puts them as close to possible as where they should be throughout as quickly as possible. So, however, this still meant that it took several games for players to get where they belonged. To improve this, we added a streak modifier system that tracks a moving average of a player's win rate. When a player wins more than 50% of their matches, we start to increase their MMR faster. This levels out once we see the player's MMR value has them joining fair matches, which corresponds to a 50% win rate. With this change, we've seen that new and returning players reach a 50% win rate much fewer matches than before. So, again, there's that 50% win rate. It makes sense. As frustrated as you are, it makes sense. If you are playing at the rank you're supposed to be at, a 50% win rate over the course of time, not on a day basis, which can be a day basis, but over the course of a season, a 50% win rate, if you're really playing where you belong, you should be at a 50% rate. If you're above that, you should be above where you're at. If you're below that, you should be below that. I hope that this is also going to consider that at the end of a season, if I have a 52% win rate, that it doesn't drop me down to silver again as a soft reset. What you should be doing is going, he has a 50% win rate. Let's bump him up or leave him the same and see if he climbs. That's what I think it should happen, but probably won't. So what's nice is that seems from this wording, they've changed it from being only new players, right? So they are taking win streaks into account and bumping up your MMR. So in theory, assuming this is implemented, right, and they are saying this is implemented, I went 7-0-1 yesterday. Today, my MMR should be higher, right? I went on a win streaks. I should be higher, which means I'm probably not going to win as many games, but if I go even, let's say 7-7, I should go up ranks because my MMR is above silver. It would be in gold or whatever, right? Because the MMR is hidden and has nothing to do with your ranking. It has to do with your matchmaking. So in theory, it should take that, put me against better players, and then assuming I go even or better against them or even less against them, right? Because if I'm going against better players and I go 7-11, it should still bump me up because I'm going up against better players than my actual rank, right? So it has to take all that into account. So hopefully that's what we see. The faster we can calibrate a new player's MMR, the fewer unfair matches we'll create, not just for the player, but for the other 9 players in the match. Overall, we think this is a huge improvement to the new player experience, which in turn should result in better matches for everyone. There will be more information updates in the future, but until then, please keep sharing your feedback. Final thoughts. We're continuing to analyze data, tune values, and evaluate more changes to Matchmaker. Our highest hope is to make a match that feels fun for everyone, even the team that loses. We feel strongly that the best way to achieve this is to make matches that are as fair and balanced as possible. I agree. So essentially, that is the best case scenario, right? I like what they're doing. I like what they're saying. It's something I've been saying since Overwatch 1, that I wanted to see this kind of stuff. I wanted to see these changes where the game was balancing better. It was balancing by role. It was if you went on win streaks, it was bumping you up faster. And that was the frustration. Like, yes, technically, when you were dealing with the old Overwatch system, you'd see your SR go up, right? But I'd get 15 points a game or 20 points a game in SR. I go on a 7-game win streak that barely covers just over a fifth, fourth of the rating of one rank, right? But I just steamrolled teams. And you go on loss streaks, and the same thing would happen, which was nice because you didn't drop as quickly, right? But at the same time, then in theory, maybe you should. So I'm interested to see how it goes throughout the rest of this season and to see what they say about competitive and how that's actually working. So I'm interested for part 2. But I really do like the direction they are going. Now, let's get ourselves into some quick play, do a warm-up real quick. Now, I've talked way too much. So, but overall, I like a little bit of transparency. Kudos there, Blizzard. And I like and understand the direction they are going. There's always going to be issues, right? There's always, it's difficult to balance a game. It's difficult to deal with people. It's, truthfully, myself included, most people think that they should be higher than they should be, right? Theory is always, well, I should be higher than this. I'm better than this. It's my team. It's my blah, 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 blah. Things like that. And everybody says that about themselves, essentially. What the fuck? Okay, this will be fun. So we had a bunch of levers, so that's fun. I think Reaper's going high. Oh, no, he's going low. Okay. Yeah. Well, we have nothing, so there's like no point in being in this game. Let's bring out Pharah just for some fun warm up on Pharah, shall we? Oh, we got a full team now, but we're running 2 off healers. Well, I'm just going to finish this out and then play another game. This is really, really, really bad. Yeah. Allergies are kicking my ass right now. Nice hook. I knew I was getting hooked there. It's fine. I'm just trying to warm up my aim on Pharah, because why not? Right? Well, that was cool. Double ulted. You got a Reaper that's kind of tryharding here on quick play. Oh my god. Are we actually gonna pull this back here? Because that would be cool. Where is he? I got another pick. It's just hard, right? They had super ult advantage. We had no team. We've swapped out players so many times. And they're kind of tryharding and like doing a really douchey comp. Well, GG. GG. Not their fault. I still think you probably should swap off of Reaper and Mei when a team's basically gone. Play something that takes a little bit more skill and you're not just pushing in and destroying people. But, you know. It's giving me priority queue, which is nice, I guess. Not fun. Not fun at all. But I didn't want to leave and then leave somebody else just fucked over, right? Didn't want to do that. I want to do that? Fine. We'll do Ashe. Why not? Because I always hate it in quick play when I get thrown into a game like that where it's like, nope, everybody left. Now I'm just stuck here. and leave, and the next person comes and is like, well, why bother? Actually, I want to tab. Whisper. Damn it, start chat. That's what I want. Any comes down. Gonna see if they're gonna stop. I might do a little bit of quick play if I can get in that stack. Wouldn't mind doing a little bit of quick play in the group. I have a long season to play through and getting a little bit of time with some friends, you know. As Overwatch said. Ooh, Farah. With a fucking mercy pocket, of course. Okay. That was a nice shot on her part. My ride kind of left me to die there, which was cool. Fuck is she? Come on, come at me. Come at me, bitch.
Better get digging, Bob.
Come get some. Trying to see where the far comes up here. She's. I need. Can't see where I'm going. Fuck it. Yeah. We're running the Genji. I think he's gonna blade there. Hopefully, gets some picks. Doesn't look like it. Looks like we're losing that. I have Bob, so hopefully we can stall this, but yeah, maybe not. I'm just gonna back out of that. We need not Genji. He's doing fine, like he's 1 in 4, but it's not. I don't know if that's what we need, right? I'm putting pressure on that Pharah. She's got a pocket. He's not killing the Ana. Farah's 1 up there. I reload. Oh, fuck. Yeah, every time I try and go after the Mercy or anything, that Farah is doing a really good job at just sneaking, using the map and sneaking around. She's solid. I like our Reapers. Oh no, they're on Reaper. Why are we still on Genji? He's building up. He's getting picks, I guess. Fuck, I can't see her. She's doing a really good job though. She just basically hunts me out, gets the pick. Where is she? Where is she? The fuck? Where's my tank? I'm gonna go soldier. Give myself a little bit more speed, but I think this is a bit of a tank diff. He's 6-2. Oh. Well, they got points, so she gets to sneak up behind me and ult me. That was cool. I like the Sig swap, I guess. Didn't mean that. Oh. Our brig, I don't know what she was doing over there, but yeah, I got no heals because my brig's up there doing whatever. Holding, so she plays hyper aggressive, gets picked before the first fight, and then essentially sits there. Where's my whole team? Like, all she had to do is sneak in there. You had to have seen that coming, team. Where the fuck were you? Like, stayed on Genji the whole time, dude. He still did some work, right? He went 5 and 13, but no, Brig underrated. Brig overrated. I'm sorry. That's okay. We're gonna swap though, because I don't like play. Like, people learning heroes means that they're gonna one trick in quick play, and that's not fun. At least they'll sometimes I can. If we're playing comp and people do that, I can be like, "You're one trick and get the fuck out of my games." I'd be mad about it. In quick play, I can't. You're learning heroes. But Brig, not the pick. She's just not. She's not good. She's not. She's one of the few supports that I feel is just not good right now, for the most part. She's just the game. She's just not good in standing, I feel like, for the most part. I think people that know how to play Brig well can still play her. She's still a viable hero. But most people don't know how to play her in very well. They play her either hyper aggressive or too passive. and that makes it very difficult because she has to be putting out damage, right, to heal for most of it, and then but she can't just like run in like she did when she was first released. There, he tries to do where she just like run in and swing and never die because she'll die, right? So you have to learn that balance. But here we go, first comp game of the night. Shambali Monastery Defense. What do I want to run here? Do I want to run Ashe? Do I want to run Widow? I think I'm going to run Ashe. Okay, Sojourn, not bad. The Brig, why so much Brig lately? I was seeing her a bit yesterday too, and I don't understand. She's not.
Real glory comes from helping people, not hurting. We may have different definitions.
Right. Brig with a Winston. So in general, you should build your team around what your tank is playing, especially your supports a lot of the time. Your supports should be picked based on what your DPS and your tanks are doing because they're supposed to support what they're doing, whether that's damage output, speed boost, movement, things like that, right? DPS you tend to pick based on what the other team's doing more than anything. I need to reload. Sadly, my whole team is dead. I'm just going to hide down here and hope nobody notices me. This is a really bad spot I'm stuck in. Our monkey immediately died. Yeah. Our monkey has died at the beginning of every fight. I think I need to swap to... I don't know what to swap to, actually. Do I go, like, Reaper or do I go Soldier? Maybe I'll go Soldier. No, I want... Oh, I can't swap. That's what happened. I was like, I've tried to swap. Why did it leave me on this? But... Cassie's gonna try and go left at ult. Fuck, this is gonna hurt. Get back up. Yep. That hurts. Yep, shattered. Do I try and go like Reaper? I think I'm gonna try and go Reap. I'm not, or do I go Soldier? I think I'm gonna go Reaper. We're just going to go mass damage into their face, I think. We're being out-healed. We're being out-damaged. We're being out-picked. We're being out-everything. And the only people making changes seems to be our DPS. So... Nicely done. Okay, we got to back around that. Oh my god. Oh. We're just kind of getting rolled here. We're putting out some better support. Hopefully our Bastion can kind of pop off here. We just need to stabilize. We need not Monkey. I'm gonna be honest about it. We need something that's gonna hold space better. He's not really doing that. Alright, so I just need to back out because we have nothing. Because he's not able to do anything, right? He has nothing he can do here. The dive targets are just balling up and pushing in. So every time he tries to push him. Wow. Alright, well I just took a lot of damage there. I'd go like Pharah, but they're already running the hit scan. Oh yeah, that's gonna hurt. Yeah. We need not Monkey. I can't do anything because he can't hold any space for us, right? He's not able to dive in and get any picks. That Ryan just got to walk in, free shatters, free everything. Nothing but space. Monkey's not in the state he was before. He's still a decent tank, but he's not end-all be-all after the patches. Okay. We didn't contest shit. We did not contest shit. They just steamrolled us. They finished with 3. Contesting does win the game if you actually are contesting. Right? If you contest the point, they just never push it. We weren't, right? They finished with 3 minutes, which means we weren't contesting the point at all whatsoever. They're going to run that Rhine. We're not going to be able to do much. Yeah. His fucking grenade. I hate that bullshit. Oh my god. Well, I woke him up immediately. I think we go Reaper and we try and push in. Their monkey is playing monkey well compared to our monkey, right? Our monkey put his bubble off right. Are we gonna push out? Gotta bag up. Yeah. So, why does that work? I can melt their Winston. Now he's on Rhine, right? They were destroying our Winston. All I had to do is stop their Winston. This is still difficult, right? Because now they're on Rhine. Well, I tried. I got them all low. Yeah, our monkey's ulting when nobody's alive. Reaper's less effective now. Do I try? What do I go? I don't even know what to go here. Guess I'm try soldier.
Every soldier needs a cause.
Why has the payload stopped?
That's gonna hurt. Oh. I have nowhere I can go. Here. I try, like, I don't know if that's a smart flank. I was with our Kiriko, but she died. That's... no space. Nearly had him. It's not his fault. Oh man. Get play. Ooh. Waste us. Wow. QP. Wow. Go back to quick. Oh, okay. We're gonna avoid this. It's not his fault. It's not his fault, right? Didn't change. Changed quite a bit. I'm gonna give you some credit. Didn't change. Changed quite a bit. I'm gonna give it to the people that tried to change. Right, he wasn't bad. He was just out tanked, hands down out tanked. There's not a lot we can do. Right, he kept trying to run Monkey, wasn't being impactful on Monkey. At a certain point, if you can't create space on it, then swap. Right, their tank went Monkey. I swapped Reaper. He got melted. Immediately swapped to Rhine. And just started destroying us, right? Because he could create space, and our tank was not able to create space. Their team was staying balled up together, so he had nothing to dive. And so he just would die when he'd go in. Which is why Monkey, if they're playing that style of play, he should have swapped to something else that allows us to push in better. Because we can't push in with him. Even with Reaper, I was trying to push in with him, and it wasn't really working. Outside the factor, like I killed their tank, and on Reaper I can kind of survive much better. So not the best first game, right? But so here's the flaw. I think it put me, rightfully so, right? According to the MMR, I got bumped up because I had a win streak. I should have been bumped up. Problem is, I got a tank player that I'm going to assume they're probably going to be, yep, private. Oh, not private. Okay, back. Yeah, so we have a silver level support, so silver 1. Mainly a Kiriko main, not too shabby. Okay, it's saying it's connecting to server, but it doesn't seem to be. Yeah, everybody else was private. I don't think our tank was. I think their tank was probably higher ranked. Rialto. We're a Widow. Again, not his fault, right? That is the flaw of the way doing a hidden box matchmaking system like this is, with no visibility into people's ranks or anything, is that the positive is if people try and think like I'm trying to be like as a proper PMA streamer, is there's nothing they can do. It's not their fault they're being put into my games. It's the matchmaking's fault that they're being put in games where they aren't as strong as the other tank. Now, yes, I can talk all I want, which you don't hear me say in comms, right? He should swap to this. We should make changes. We should do this. But it's still not their fault, right? They should. That's how they would probably improve, get a better win rate, and learn more heroes, blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, that's... Well, that was fun. Come on, give me my hook. Give me a hook. Give me a hook. Go on, hook. I want to keep them from getting over here, I guess. Okay, they're kind of giving us a ton of space here. Can't fucking... Yeah. Yeah. Alright, swap off a Widow, or do I... How close am I to ult? That's not gonna matter. Let's go... Do we go Sojourn? Let's try and Sojourn it. I got the picks on Widow that I needed to get that push there. They gave up space smartly, and we didn't do a lot with it. Okay. So we got to push in here. There's a Sojourn still on the right over here somewhere. Dumb of her? Like, she should have just dove off and died. Truthfully, that would have been the more intelligent spot here. All right, my whole team's back there fighting in Orisa. Like, I don't know. Do I swap off here? What do I want to run? They're running the hit scan. Fuck. I had to back out. I have no heals. 2-12, can't complain. Right?
Efficient design at work.
Two and 19. Hey! Find my love in your city. Okay, well that's great. At least the sex bots are showing up again. I've missed you, sex bots. You guys haven't been around in a little bit. You stopped loving me, and now you're back. Whew. All right, do we stay on Sojourn, which we kind of popped off with, or do we go Torbjorn for some interesting fun? I think we stay on Sojourn. I kind of want to win, you know. Not that Torb's a bad pick, but I feel with what they were running. Oh, but I want to go Torb. Fuck it. We're already running.
We're in this together.
We're already running the soldiers, so we'll run the Torb on first point and see how it goes, and then we'll swap to Sojourn. All right. From a DCS standpoint, we just kind of destroyed them a little bit. From a tank standpoint, semi-even, right? If you look at the stats don't tell everything, but so what I want to do is I kind of want to put this like right here. I know it's like kind of better to put it maybe over here, but I like to keep the backside covered because a lot of people, for whatever reason, like to do that flank attack. So not really doing a lot. Oh, I accidentally woke her up. That was my bad. Oh, they killed my turret. Alright, and we swap back to the Sojourn. We had our fun, got a few picks, died, used my ult. That's the only reason I used my ult there, right? It's a losing ult, there's nothing I can do, but I was going to swap anyway, so... Okay. We just need to wait for our team to stack up here. Can I... See, go Sojourn. Kind of pop. Is she really trying to dive me here? Fuck. I need to back up there. Nice. Nice ult on her part. Wow. Yeah. She fucking nanoed her and I got fucking dunked on. Damn. Rissa doing some work against me a little bit. Like I said, the tank battle seems pretty even. So she's pushing in. They're in OT. Oh my god. Wow, C9'd it. C9'd it. Wow, just... Oh my. Oh my. Wow, that's gotta... I feel their pain right there, right? Their Orisa pushes forward. She should have stayed on point, right? There, you need to... You shouldn't have pushed in there. I understand that she's trying to create space, but at the end of the day, all you need to do is get that checkpoint. That's the most important part there, and then you can create space. We had already lost so many people. You had a few squishies up in front of you, which I know is the tasty treat to try and push into and win. But that's not... That was an intelligent decision. I don't know if she thought that her team was still alive, still on point or whatnot, but that was... She should just... Like, if you're a tank and you're pushing OT, unless somebody else you know is going to stay on point, which means either you actually know who you're playing with, we'll assume unlikely, or they've called out, I'm staying on point, you should probably stay on point to make sure that pushes across. Because what our entire team doing is trying to push in and stop that point from getting there. And you give a huge health pool on that point to make sure it pushes across. And then if we start pushing into you, then you can kind of maybe push out a little bit, assuming your team's like right behind you. But that's a rough one. That's a rough one. We're 1-1 though. Un and un. Oh. Can't complain too much there. We were out DPSing them, but the tank match was pretty fair. So let's see, Junkertown. Torb? I just like to play Torb on defenses. He's just, I don't know. He's my go-to on defense in a lot of scenarios. Though Widow isn't bad here. Wasn't really hitting my shots on her last game. Like, obviously I got a few picks, but overall my aim wasn't really great. They stood still and I hit them. So da-da-da. Ba-da-ba, ba-da-ba. Oh, yeah, we're running Zarya? Okay, the Zarya Lucio's smart, right? He can try and help push her in and out. Okay. Don't actually mind this comp. I kind of prefer it on an attack-based set, but... I'm gonna have to go something else, I feel like. Yeah. I'm gonna go something else. Do I want to go Ashe? I think I'm gonna go Ashe. With the Cassidy. Maybe? I don't know. I haven't played against Ramatra, right? Really? I think I've played a couple of games against him in quick play in my warm-ups, but he just got released into comp today, and I completely forgot that news, right? Yeah. Yeah, our Zarya ran off over there. We can no longer hold that position. Got him, but it cost me my life. Our Zarya is not... We need to swap off the Zarya. We're not able to get energy built up. Right? She's just kind of getting stormed through here. No picks on Zarya. She probably needs to swap. Yeah. Okay, so their Hanzo's flanking off right. Where is he? Where the fuck is he? Yeah. Fuck, did he go? Yeah. Like, I'm going to lose that battle. Our Zarya has now one pick. Not holding any space. Not holding the payload. I only have 2 picks. I'm not hitting my shots either, but our Zarya is not... We need something that's going to hold space, and she's not at the moment. Don't chase that. Don't chase. They're coming back this way. They're going over top. Okay. Once we can hold, I can start popping off. Until I take and hold space, I just have to back up so much. It makes it very difficult to do my job. Now we got a good shot, right? Gotta back up, as I have no heals here. Yeah. The Widow's not very good, but my tank died. She grabbed. I didn't really have a lot of bullets to help her, which is sad. I was kind of reloading in the process of reloading there. But we did a solid hold there. Our Zarya just kind of went out on her own. She's low up top.
No one can hide.
Like, she has the advantage there.
I'm not ready to ride into the sunset.
Got Bob coming in here. Wow, I missed that shot. All right, fine. I'll Widow back at you. I'm at a disadvantage. And I can't headshot.
I aim to devastate.
See where's she at. Fuck. My tank is dead over there again. So they can all just basically look at me. Yeah. My tank, like, I have no, they could literally put like 3 or 4 people shooting at me. There's not a lot I can do. In this scenario. We did a good job, though. We held for a while longer than it felt like we should have. I think I could take the Widow if I had space there. By the time I swapped to Widow, we were kind of trickling in and dying repeatedly, which meant that every time I was trying to find her, everybody else could find me. So, sucks, right? We did a good job. Once we stabilized there, if we'd stabilized sooner, they may not get that, right? If we'd stabilized sooner. We gave them first and second point for the most part for free. And then held all on last point. So Zarya struggled. Not used to playing against Ramada.
I aim to devastate.
And I'm guessing that this tank also isn't, right? So apparently his speed boost they gave him is making him significantly better than people thought it would make him. I saw a few posts, I think, on Twitter from some people that were just like, wow, his speed boost definitely had an impact on his viability.
You'll pay for all the crimes you've committed.
You're less handsome when you talk.
Want to hear if they run a Widow? No, they're running an Ashe. Okay. Yeah, I can't. I'm not hitting shit. I put her under enough pressure. Kind of feel like I should swap to Ashe here, but damn, she got me. She got my number. I'm not playing very well, for sure. I'm body shotting her. Can we go Ash? Go Ash. See if we can work it. I don't know if it's gonna be enough. I'm not hitting my shots on Widow though. I'm not having a good Widow day. Okay, I need my tank. Where is he? I'm behind his shield. How did she shoot me? Wow. On my point of view, I look behind his shield. Right? Oh, wow. We're shattering. Okay. Wow. All right. She's popping. This is a good Widow. I gotta give her credit. She's better than I thought she was. But look at the difference. Look at the difference in our heals, though. That's what I want to do. Okay, reload. I gotta back up. Back up some more. Yep, that Widow just dunking on us. I'm not... She's better than I am. Hands down. At least today she's better than I am. Right. She was just better than I was. Hands down. That was the diff there. I think there was also a tank diff, but I was definitely a difference maker there. That was... I still got play somehow. All right, I'm going to make myself a drink really quick and take a break after that one. That was... So it definitely jumped me up from those wins. What I'm going up against is better players. Let's see what it does on my SR if I win games or lose games and how it bumps me up or doesn't. That Widow was solid. I actually am kind of intrigued. Recent players, Novan. See if they have a open profile. They do. Gold 4. All right. But the Widowmaker played one game on Widow. What about last season? They played one game on Widow. So they essentially jump on and play this account to place DPS, and that's all they do. My guess is that this isn't their real rank. They are probably, if they ground this game, could be Plat Diamond. At least with their Widowmaker. I don't know about their other stuff because I was kind of popping off against them when they were on anything else but Widow. But my Widow was not good today. Maybe if my Widow was better, I had a good Widow day, I'd take her. But overall, I think I had a better hero pool and was doing better until she swapped Widow, and then I just couldn't do anything about it. Between my inability to hit my headshots against her, which was really bad, and my tank essentially not being able to put anything else under pressure and create space compared to the Ramatra. It just made it difficult. Win some, you lose some. We're 1 and 2. I will be right back, and actually we'll put some awesome Sean Bartley vibes on. Be back. All right. So I'm not seeing my normal stack. I see a couple people that are on playing together, but I really think they're trying to focus up on stacking more as like a team and training and quick play. And I mess with that because of how like I'm not on the team, so bringing in a ringer like that has less value. But here we go. Haven't seen another sex bot. It's fine. You left me. It's cool. Alright. Mecha Base. Wanna go Sojourn? I'm gonna let this person pick. I wish we still had like the cool little tab so you could look at stuff. Right? It is annoying that you can't look at things.
What's popping you?
So they went Sojourn. What do I want to go then? Do I want to go Ash? Do I want to go Reaper? Do we Reaper it? Guess we Reaper it. See if we can push in with the Hog a little bit. We need to be putting out a mass amount of damage, right? We're running Zen Mercy, which essentially means damage boost in the ass, but not a ton of healing if they're immediate healing, right? So I like the Rhine swap, I guess. I kind of want to go. This is gonna be difficult with the Mei. Wow. Yep. Yeah. No, I didn't get a call out for that at all. Oh, she snuck up right there. Okay, cool. It's gonna be difficult for us, right? They're running May Brig against our Rhine. He is going to struggle.
I know.
Yeah. Let's just back out here. And regroup. Right? We don't have as... They're playing a brawly comp. We need to be able to brawl against it, but Ryan's gonna be really hard here, right? She's gonna try and wall this. Watch out for the wall. Got the May. Okay, I need...
Reacher.
Yeah, I have nothing there. He... Oh my god. That was a...
And me.
That was a nice try at the res. She's running...
Shatter when we come back.
It's gonna be hard, right? We're running May. I got the May pick. That should have been a one fight for us. I probably should have stayed with my tank more there than anything. They're gonna have ult here.
Go back, let's push left.
Okay, they're just gonna come left. They notice when the tank moves. Okay, that... Interrupted her ult, nice.
Nice.
Okay. They didn't notice? Dumb of them. Right, they played really poorly there.
Are they pushing up or?
Up top.
Gotcha. Coming in. Risa knows spin.
Looks like someone's going left.
Some point.
I don't know how I got.
Got 3. They rezzed one.
Get that Arisa or the Sojourn on the left?
Poor
Arisa.
male there.
She's dead. Get that May again.
Waiting for the drop here. Holding.
Can we see if we can push up top?
Sure, we can try.
We gotta cover that. I might die. Top tier healer, boy.
We did it.
Now we just gotta do that again.
Hell yeah.
Damn.
Hell yeah.
That was... I wish you could see her damage boost. Like, instead of mitigation, I know it's hard to, like, change that, but I wish they'd put, like, mitigation slash damage boost. Because I'd love to see how much damage boost the Mercy's doing or the Zen's doing with his orbs. Like, the things that make supports outside of healing impactful. Because... I just think that would be really cool to see that stat. I guess with BAP it'd be weird, right? Because he has damage mitigation and boost. But I don't know. I'd love to see that. You're still running the May.
They have a hog. We're going hog May. Might be interesting.
Yeah, got me. I hate his fucking grenade. Oh, nice. So our Rhine should have protected her trying to res me there. Probably. But I hate fucking his grenade that latches on, right?
Shove it in that mate's face.
It heat seeks and then it doesn't tell you it stuck to you or anything, so you're just kind of standing there and then you're dead. So watch the hook.
You got Suzu, so there's no Suzu for 15.
Their May is sniping.
She has no ice block, but I'm being pushed pretty hard up here.
Hog dead.
She used Suzu?
On my way.
We're good. I've got 86 on ult. Should have had it before the end of the next fight. I'm gonna get a big hook right here. You ready? Apparently I'm not. I have ult. Come back, come back, come back. Hog no hook.
Help!
Oh my god. I dodged 2 ults and then got a 3rd ult, a 4th ult, like
I'm kind of stuck back here.
yeah, they threw at least 3 ults there.
Get hog, get hog, get hog, get hog.
Hey, we got
Hog
that.
dead, hog dead.
Push him, push him.
Down, push down. I don't have heal. I don't have heal.
Nice.
Good job, good job, good job. Alright, we just gotta hold this. I'm gonna push up a little
We
bit.
used a lot of ults there, sadly, to take that,
I don't know.
and they
Dude,
built a little bit of
everything
ult. They've got to have Kiriko here.
Probably.
Okay, watch the back flank.
Somebody through that gap, apparently. Yeah, I'm watching it. Maurice is up front. I'm gonna have ult for this next fight.
Okay, back out.
2 back. Maurice is going above.
Yep, waiting for her to come in. No Suzu?
And my hooks are ass today. I don't have heal, sorry. We should be good, just push hard.
I can't push hard. I'm pushing the Hanzo, I'm pushing the Kiriko, I'm pushing everything. We're close. We just need to win.
Going up.
Our Kiriko just got owned. Oh.
Come on, game.
You did.
Oh, I thought our hog was on it. I thought our hog was on it. Oh, so too bad, too bad. I thought he was on it. I pushed the Hanzo. Sucks. I might swap off the Reaper, even though I'm being effective on him. Should I go like Soldier or should I go Ash? They're running the Hanzo. The Mei is annoying. I'm gonna go Ashe because we have the double main support now. I need our Sojourn needs to pop off. She's doing fine, right? 7 and 17 isn't bad, but we need her to have an impactful ults. Okay. Back up.
Arisa no spin. I don't know how that missed, but
God, I'm trying. Fuck.
kill May.
I can't, like...
I have no help.
I'm trying. I got
Thank you.
got everything I could there. Hog got his hook. But we don't have space.
Okay. Oh my god.
I'm throwing Bob on point if we can push in here.
Okay.
Can we?
I hear you, Nova. Give me 1 second.
I need us to push. Let's go.
Got Hanzo.
Okay, good. That's fine. Try to help on that. Alright, just push in. We get the...
Guys, I think you.
He used ult.
I know. Orisa's top right. I threw Bob out. I said, I'm throwing Bob. He came up and then just stood there instead of pushing in with Bob.
Orisa's low. Orisa's...
Like, you just stood there after I threw out Bob. I was like, throwing Bob to point.
Got a reason.
I don't know how he killed me that fast, but I guess that works. We can take. I'm coming back with 6. Good job.
I
We
got
just
you.
can't lose it now.
I got you.
Someone's going right, I think. I'm trying. I have no supports to heal me because of what supports are running, right?
I need help.
I feel like it should, hopefully it'll be enough because they're kind of focusing me. But the problem is, like, male, they just used, but they're going to get another one. I have nothing. I don't have any heals. I have ult though. So if we can live this. Come on. We just gotta live this. Sojourn's gonna have a fucking hell of an ult here. Where our team...
How did we lose?
Nobody was on point.
I was... What? Alright, I guess.
Yeah, I got pushed off.
I might have accidentally just walked off, sorry.
We tried. It was a pretty even game, I feel like. Pretty even. Can't complain there. I actually thought that was a hell of a fight. We just ended up being on the losing end of it. We had 2 essentially C9s from our tank. Both times not realizing he wasn't on point on both of their wins, right? So that's difficult. He needs to just stay on point. Don't push off. Don't do anything. Just sit there and mitigate damage until your team can regroup, right? You're like, yeah, maybe you can get those picks, but it's much better for you to just hold, especially when we're down time, right? That we know we're going to be at OT, so we need you to just sit there, sustain, and let our team come back. Because we come back, our Sojourn's about to have ult. I have ult. We can start popping off. Let your DPS try and get the picks. Stop pushing as a tank in to try and get picks. You need to control the space you can control, and pay attention to the spot. Still was a solid game, right? But just a couple of mistakes that we made. First one could have been on me, right? I was on Reaper, but I thought my tank was on point because my hog was alive. And so I just automatically assume if we're in an OT scenario or a point scenario that our tank is going to be on point, especially if they're not a dive tank, right? If they're a take damage tank, I feel they should be on point. So it's fine. It happens. It was a good team. Made swaps. Everybody made swaps, except for our Sojourn. So I guess they're already up there, so I'm going to give it to those two because they're already at level rank 4. This person was just grinding Sojourn. They weren't bad. Weren't bad Sojourn by any stretch of the imagination. But they never seemed to have an ult that popped off. Right? So we needed more. We needed that hit, their ult, to pop off a little bit more to win some team fights. Like, I swapped to Pharah. It worked really well. They swapped to Ashe. The problem is both times I came out to Pharah, I had to go try and touch point. So I couldn't play her in the best state of where she belongs. Like, sitting on top of a point with Pharah is not really a good state, right? I'm sitting there pretty easy sniping on me when I'm sitting there trying to take point or hold point. So we did it once, did well. Second time, didn't go so well. So, wish we'd kind of had one of our supports swap to Mercy when I swapped to Pharah, but I swapped pretty late, so I get why it didn't happen. Like, I completely understand that. La 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 la. Eggnog. Me drinking a lot of eggnog drinks over the next, like, week and a half, 2 weeks. Have like a gallon and a half of it right now.
I prefer to walk alone, but I suppose you will do.
I like eggnog, though. I'm a huge eggnog fan. They have a widow. Pretty sure I heard a widow's shot. I could be wrong. Okay, well, Ashe, you're going to take my spot. Thanks for that. Where is him? Widow's top middle. Trying to find her. She's staying on my sidelines. I'm not hitting anything. Oh, I had it. I had it and I missed it. Oh, I knew where she was. I knew where she was going to peek. Her shot hit first. I need a swap, I think, here. Not sure this is the best option I have. Get you no deflect. I want to die. That was my plan. Do I go Reap here? Do I go Soldier? We already have a Sojourn, so I'm gonna go Reaper. Alright. Kinda help us. Hope our Sojourn can take their Sojourn. Okay, I need heals. Heals. Thank you. I need to. Okay, our Sojourn. Need her to deal with their Sojourn. I don't know if this is gonna work. Maybe I should stay ranged. All right. Ash or Soldier? Let's go Soldier. Like our Sojourn is not putting her under pressure at all, so. Genji no deflect. Nice ult on his part. Want to keep them from being able to get here. I just wanted to make sure we push that. That's gonna hurt. That's how you do it. Push in. Got 2 tactical visor kills. Moira's low. $3 and $20. Best in the game. Their whole team has none of no one's hit double digits. Their Widow was okay. Not great. I was a better Widow, I think. But oh. Oh. So let's see. Da-da-da. What do we hit? Defense. Do I stay? They're gonna stay Sojourn. Okay. What do I want to run? Do I want to stay Soldier? Do I want to go Ash? Do I want to go Torb? Kind of want to do Torb. We pushed. We finished with nearly 2 minutes left. I think Torb's not a bad pick here, especially since they were running the Genji for a good portion of that time. So maybe I can help with that a little bit with the Torb turret. Another scenario where I think putting my turret like... I guess I could put over here. Right, and kind of give it... Like, I don't like it being a straightaway, because it's just an easy shot. Damn. Well, do I stay on Torb? Do I swap off? I think I swap off. Let's go Ash. I don't really want to go Widow v Widow. I think with the Sojourn, we should be able to kind of pop it, hopefully, because she seemed to be pretty good at dealing with it, so... I know my tank left me to go chase somebody in the room over there. Hopefully we get some picks out of that, because I thought we were pushing out main and we did not. We pushed into a hallway. I'm gonna have to go Widow. It's gonna be annoying. I'm getting pushed. I'm almost to Bob, so I think I stay on till Bob and then maybe swap. It's hard to put her under pressure, right? Because we're just kind of being pushed into. Our Sojourn is gonna get picked here probably. I hate playing Widow. She's not as fun as she used to be for me. Just because it's like, okay, headshot, 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 headshot. Okay, well, now our Kiriko. Alright, they swapped off the Widow. She's not good on this point, right? So, smart decision on their part. She's on fire up there? Shit, I can't see this.
Nice job, man. No way you got that tire. What the fuck?
Watch the trap in the middle of the floor. I gotta back up. I gotta back up. We gave up the point there. We had full 5 stack there. I need. Gotta back up. Okay, I need our tank to create some space here. I'm gonna go Bastion. Put some pressure here. Our tank is no longer creating space on the level we need him to. Okay. Somebody, Sojourn, I need you to kill the fucking Sojourn. You're doing nothing. You've been at 17 kills forever here. Sojourn. Jesus. Sojourn. Maybe Sojourn isn't the pick here for you. You're putting out damage, but you're not doing anything. You didn't get a single pick on points 2 and 3 here. I think I'm gonna just take Sojourn from them, because this. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this. I'm gonna take it. Like you literally got 0 picks on points 2 and 3. You could not put their Sojourn under any pressure whatsoever on those last 2 points. Now, yes, I would agree that our tank did nothing but press S. Right? Just S on points 2 and 3, creating 0 space. But I still got, what, probably 5-10 picks in that amount of time. So maybe Ram isn't the pick here. Maybe. We're being... heals are similar. They got about 2k more. Damage. We're out damaging them. The damage mitigation, they're mitigating more damage than we are. I guess that's close because if you look at everybody. But, God, that's their Sojourn play at the last 2 points was just them repeatedly dying. Okay. Why is our shield off right over there? Like, I lost that Sojourn batter, but half of his shield is sitting way off a point here. Fuck. Hello, need heals. Still can't peek out. Hello, need heals. Thank you. Oh, get him, get him, get him, get her! She used all of her cooldowns on me there to get the pick on me. Win that fight, win that fight. We got this. Come on. Oh no, we don't have this. Oh, we just need to back out. So, we're not doing anything now. We're getting kind of owned at the moment. Yeah. Get the Rhine, get the Rhine, get... Oh my god, his ult was late. I guess we try and get back to point as quickly as we can. She has ult there. I didn't do a lot. Okay, can we... Are we still touching? Okay, where's the rest of my team?
Touch. That's fine. Nice try.
No, nobody else swapped to speed. Cool.
I would have loved to. But I was dead.
Ugh. I touch point, nearly
You just
take
have
out
to
both
do better
supports.
than them.
Do we go Bastion and just try and melt him? We're still running the Ramatra. Maybe I go Pharah, but they run the Widow. They have a hit scan, so this is a gutsy bet with 3 minutes. Maybe I go Soldier. Not a huge fan of the Ram. The Ram pick. I got 9 picks. 8 picks, something like that, in the last round in a minute. Our other DPS got 2, and our Ram got 3. So, or did I get 3? Oh, I was at 28, so yeah, I only got 3. Okay, so we all basically did evenly. I kept thinking I was at 22, but I was above everybody else. We have a shot here. I just think it's gonna be difficult. If my team had swapped to some speed to get to point, we'd probably win that, right? I nearly took out both supports. They used their cooldowns to keep me off. And then my tank stayed on Ram instead of swapping like Ball or Doomfist or something. Where is she? Is she gonna try and go over here? This is a hard hold though. No recall? No. Needed heals there at some point. I'm trying, but I can't put any pressure out. Our other DPS is essentially not really putting any pressure on them. We've got to hold payload here. Yeah. Yeah. Ran Ram the whole time. They played smart, right? Still get play, but like they played smart. Our team did not. Right? Pop off here. We had so much time, right? So much time. So much time there. So much time. We finished with 2 minutes. Let them just steamroll us. So why? Yeah, there's a reason this person's at a 1 when you play tank, right? So we're gonna avoid that. Give it to our support and our DPS. They both made changes. They tried to make changes when you in a game that is designed to make changes and counter pick. Do it. All right. Sitting on Ana. I'm sitting there waiting for heals for however long. Probably because you're so focused forward to not hit your DPS. But it means I just can't put out any DPS damage for us. That's rough. It's a rough day. the Ram pick just stuck on it. So hard. I think that's frustrating when he's just sitting there and he's not holding any space, right? All he's doing is pushing S.
We're in this together.
All right.
All of us.
I get it. You're trying to learn Ramatra. Go learn him in fucking quick play if you don't know how to play him. Right? That's the whole point of quick play. Go play in quick play. Learn the mechanics of how to position yourself a little bit, how to put out your shield appropriately. Learn just the basics of him and understand how the hero plays, and then come into comp with it. I'm not a huge fan of people learning the basics of a hero in comp. I get learning it and then quickly swap it over, right? Okay, I need to get heals somewhere. Where's the health pack? Sitting. Oh, there's the health pack. I was like, where the fuck is the health pack at? I swear there was one there. I need to know the map better. That's kind of my fault. But I also went to my team hoping that they would notice, hey, person low, heal them. And we did not. So we have 0 picks. That's 0. Go. I just got fucking solo ulted by the Moira. That was cool. Alright. This isn't working, so let's go Soldier. Gets me a little bit more speed. Like, I know Sojourn has speed, but his speed is different. Right? And I have a heal for myself because I'm obviously not really going to get any support. I went to go to stall the payload on this side. My whole team pushed on the other side. Put myself in a bad situation. So... watch out for the Sig. Their Sig got caught way out of position there, and instead of going towards his team, he went around. It was really bad of him. I want to kind of take high ground here. Soldiers off left. Yeah, we kind of get stuck. Our tank got destroyed there. It was a solid push, though, on our part. We should be able to recover here pretty quickly. The soldier and I keep brushing into each other. I'm gonna go far left here. I'm gonna see if I can. Okay. They did everything well there. I don't know where I could have gone to try and get a better angle. I tried to jump down. Do we go far right here? They're still running the soldier, so maybe not. And we're already running the echo. So we're doing okay. We just need to keep them from... Yeah, I got stuck. My tank backed off. I thought we had that space. I pushed into that space, and my tank backed up, and we no longer had that space. Maybe a little bit aggressive for me. But our tank S'd real hard. So... Moira's underneath on the right. Right. Yeah, we're being pushed hard. Our tank continually is dying at the moment. I can't really put pressure on. Maybe I need to make a swap. I'm close to ult though, so I think I'm gonna keep, and then maybe I'll switch to like Reaper to push in a little bit more. Okay. Solid. I have ult coming in here. So our Moira just got dunked on, pushing in against the Junkrat. Okay. We're gonna try and go up here and ult, right? Someone's on the left over here. Reaper's low. Reaper no Wraith. We're all dead. Damn. Nice push there. We just essentially need to not lose this next fight. We're already on Reaper. I actually like the Reaper swap. It's something I was thinking of changing to, so... essentially now I want to get myself... Reaper's got ult here. I'm being pushed by a Moira. Trying to hold space here. As long as we hold this, we just need to hold for like 40 seconds. Oh, our Reaper just got... Okay, you got Kiriko. Where's the Reaper at? Okay, I'm not gonna let this thing... Sig's low on point. Where is my tank? Okay, so we just need to win the next fight. We did force out an ult. Essentially, we need one fight win here. Swap to Junkrat. Oh, okay. Nice. Solid. 9 and 16. Wasn't the best on the team. Wasn't the worst on the team. I think their flaw is their Moira was playing overly DPS-y and kind of throwing away her ult in a lot of scenarios there. So like using her ult essentially to just kill me. Yeah. I'd say that their Sig was kind of... Okay, so their Sig was playing not with their team very well. And was making some interesting decisions when he'd get caught out, right? Instead of like using all of his cooldowns and his shield and shit to reverse back in to his team, he would like sit over in the corner and try and flank and get a pick instead. Don't do that. As a tank player, that's not really your job as a tank player. But you also had a Moira that, for the most part, seemed kind of DPS-y, and her ult choice was questionable, to say the least. Good. That's... Yep. All right, that was rough though. Whew, so we are 2 and 4. I don't think we're gonna finish the series tonight. I don't think I'm gonna stay up super late. I do want to get some rest. I have a lot of meetings tomorrow, and I'm hoping to be able to do those meetings and be able to get my blog work done and get some other training done and still stream tomorrow. Actually, wait, tomorrow's Wednesday. Why do I think... No, I think I have something going on Thursday. So tomorrow, I believe, will be my last stream until probably after Christmas, because I think I have people coming over Thursday. I'm out Friday doing other stuff, and then obviously the weekend is going to be packed with Christmas stuff. Maybe Saturday, but I don't really see that happening. Okay, that guy's annoying. So might be my last stream for until next week, which sucks, but it's the way it is around holidays. People are expecting me around, so we're running. Oh, I gotta run attack on Blizzard World. He's gonna run Soldier. Guess I'll run Sojourn. So that doesn't do anything to these? That's interesting. I thought it'd pop all of those, but it didn't do anything. No tree topper or anything? What is this? Present box looks cool, though. Okay. Solid. Okay. I think I'm gonna go... I'm gonna flank this. See if I can get a flank pick here, because... Oh wow, they gave us that whole space. Cool. Okay, just back out of that. Our tank's doing a solid job at surviving here. Oh, damn. Yep. I was reloading, saw the Hanzo come on that flank. Rough. My tank finally died. We only got one pick out of that? That seems weird. Our soldier kind of got dunked on. I like the Bastion swap. I think that's actually not bad. Just gotta wait that out. Alright, so now they have no cooldowns there. Wow, I got forced out their ult, I guess. She did. We had double Kintsude with. I think we're winning that though. I think we're winning. Our Bastion is being out damaged by me. So our Orisa, in theory, dies here. Force that out. Okay. Yep. I got caught out. My whole team apparently died to a Bastion ult or something there. Not doing great. But our Bastion needs to not push in there to die. Our tank was doing well. Okay. Yeah. On us low! On us low! Damn. Okay, so her ult came out a little late there for us. Our other DPS is lacking. Hopefully our D.Va can win this. If we can win that fight, that's huge. Our DPS is now swapped like 3 times. There's the Bastion. Nice. Our other DPS. Oh, we got another pick. Okay. Maybe he's just better on Hanzo. I don't know. I know why he swapped to Bastion. He just wasn't doing what he needed to do on Bastion there. I'm only 4 and 5. Our tank is kind of out tanking their tank. Alright, I got payload, so just watch out. You have down to damage up there. Oh, damn. She sucked me in. I was sliding out. She sucked me in. They're doing a really good job with that combo, I'm going to be honest. That's a really solid combo. They did a really good job on it. I'm actually going to swap to Bastion. Okay, why did you ult into that? He's already ulting. Okay. Dude, you are killing me right now. He threw his ult into an already ulting Zen.
Just Hanzo left, I think.
Yeah, but our Hanzo's probably gonna get his ass kicked him. Okay. Get that huge bomb. I got the Hanzo. I forced a lot of cooldowns out there. Our Hanzo needs to do a little bit more here. That's gonna hurt. Did she eat it? No. Okay. Positive is they don't have like the douchey thing that they had before. I have to back out. I can't. Yeah. Come on, kill the fucker. There we go. Jesus. Tracer. Damn. Yep. My whole team died. My Hanzo still isn't doing anything. He's being out-damaged by our Lucio right now. That's rough. That's a rough scenario. Yeah. Our Hanzo is just getting dunked on. He's literally doing nothing for us. And he swapped multiple heroes, so I don't know what it is. Maybe he just doesn't know how to aim or something. Do I go Bastion? Do I go Torb? Don't really want to go Reaper. Guess we could try and Soldier. Let's Torb it first. And then if I die, maybe I'll swap to Soldier. This dude, though, essentially throwing in our game right now. 11-7 with 4.4k damage, right? He's put out 500 damage per minute. He's not doing anything for us. Our BAP's nearly putting out as much damage as he is. One of their healers is putting out more damage than he is. Their other healer is only a K down. The only thing he's out damaging significantly is our Mercy. So, I don't know if this is gonna work because they were running a Hanzo there the whole time. Maybe I should try go Tracer. Like Tracer might work because I can put their Hanzo under pressure, but I'm not a really good Tracer. So maybe we hold here. Our tank did a really good job at surviving. I'm not a huge fan of the Diva pick. Yeah. They're going off left, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, I'd agree. I guess I need to drop. I'm gonna go soldier. See if I can put a little bit more pressure under. We just kind of got steamrolled. It's why I don't really like D.Va in this scenario, because she's not, in general, she's not super sustainable, right? Bastion, run away! I gotta run away. God damn it. Yeah. I tried, but I can't do anything here. I'm gonna try and swap Reap. I don't think D.Va's the pick, truthfully. Alright, I'll just walk away from that. Like we just threw out Bapple for no reason. I guess they just threw out ult for no reason. Where is it? Oh, there. Over there. Yeah. I tried to flank. It was probably a bad flank. Truthfully, that was probably really dumb of me. Our Hanzo is still just not. Yeah, I have nothing. We're still on D.Va. Yeah, I'm trying to create space and push anywhere, but it's not working. Well, GG. Ten 14. Yeah. Yeah, 11-15. Like guys, not like we can't. Like he's just. Do I think our tank could have done better? Probably. Do I think the bigger problem is this person? Yes. You tried to make some changes. You did make changes, but you stuck on D.Va way too long, so I'm going to give it to our support. Just, oh, that's so frustrating. Well, the game's getting back at me for actually getting like a winning streak yesterday, and it's like, nope, fuck you. Now you get to go on a losing streak. Just why? Why? He literally did nothing. He was 11 and 15, like the guy was saying. 6k damage, and he played Bastion for a little bit of that, right? I hate that you can't see links anymore after this. Like, I wish you could still see that. Like, I don't understand why with the once you do the endorsements, you can't check this kind of stuff out, because I should be able to see that still. Well, you guys can't see that, but I'm basically right. I can't see these after you endorse people. But he was on Bastion for a little bit, right? Went on a Hanzo, did fuck all on Hanzo. Can't remember what else he went on, but he just wasn't good. Was not a good player. And it made it really difficult on us. Like, our tank, do I think he could have chose a different hero instead of trying to run D.Va there, and I think he was better on Orisa? Yeah. Orisa's the better pick there. But he wasn't playing poorly. A little bit over-aggressive on D.Va, trying to dive in with a team that's just going to turn around and kill you. But he was doing that trying to take care of the Hanzo that was kind of destroying us with the Bastion. By the way, this is the cool skin you can get. So it was so bad. It was so bad. He doesn't belong in that game. He was well outclassed because he swapped to different heroes. So it's not like he was trying a hero which would still be annoying. Defit on Midtown. Oh, it's Torbit. He legit was swapping heroes from projectile to hit scan to everything, and still was incapable of getting picks or putting out damage. And that includes when, like, he was 1v1ing a Hanzo. Okay, you lost that battle, but he just couldn't seem to do anything with it. We're gonna hold up here? Okay. Oh yeah, because we're running a Doomfist. Of course we have a fucking Bastion. Yeah. God damn it. Why? Why is it always Bastion? Like, is it Bastion main hour now? Like, the fuck is this? Is he gonna get the pick on the Bastion? The Doom has to get a pick on the Bastion. So he went out there. Jesus, Doomfist! You're doing nothing for us. Can we swap off the Doom? Like, you're diving into just death here. Okay, we're gonna stick on the Doom. Cool. Okay. I got 3 picks there. Yeah. There we go. Fuck. Here you go, Vix. Our Doomfist is still sitting at 1 pick, right? If you're Doomfist, like Hog, the only way you're good is if you get picks, right? You have to get picks. There's no other way. You don't hold space. There we go. He's getting a little bit more damage, but that's more because we're destroying everything for him. But I'm trying. That's a lot of ults they're forcing out, though, right? They use 2 ults there to push. I jumped everywhere I could to get away from that. There's nowhere I can go. Can we, Jesus. Are we still holding that now? Yeah. It's okay. Like, I got bad spawn there. That sucks for me. I wish I had a legit tank instead of a Doomfist here. That would be nice. Right. Sojourn off right. No heals on me. Nobody's trying to keep the person that's getting the picks alive here. I push back towards you. And we still got no heals on me there. I got. Yeah. Alright, I'm not sure what to go here. Our Doomfist is on 6 and 5 right now. I'm trying to push in. Maybe Doomfist isn't your pick, dude. Gotta stay on point here. No, like I've not. My Doomfist is still not getting any picks here. I literally had both DPS. Maybe a tank we can. It's not gonna matter. Just Doomfist wasn't the pick there. You needed to swap off of him. I can't go Pharah. I guess I could try and maybe go Hanzo or something. Reaper doesn't matter because I'm not diving in with my Doomfist. I'm probably getting this. So Doom one trick. So Doom one trick. Yeah, great. Do I try and go like Genji or something? must have done something. In a past life. I'm almost gold, but I think thanks for throwing. But thanks for throwing. Almost gold, but thanks for throwing. Oh, nearly gold, but thanks for throwing. Thanks for throwing. He still hasn't got to pick this round. Thanks for throwing.
You won't get the best of me.
What is the kind of shit? Thanks for throwing. He's sitting at bronze. Like, that's the problem with this kind of a system, right? We're doing okay. If we win this, I'm still not apologizing to the guy. We win this out of sheer will here. Yeah. Being dove by two people. Cool. I guess I technically got the Sojourn. Even trade there. He's at 12 kills now, so he has doubled his kills, but really gold, but thanks for that. I'm trying. I'm trying, chat, but there's not a lot I can do here.
I'm about to pitch
Alright.
a tent.
Hey.
Okay, I learned from Bob. Better be a good excuse for this holdup.
Shit. We're not gonna finish with any time if we finish here. I got nothing. He got some more picks,
This ends now.
but I'm sitting at 34 trying my best.
From the bone orchard.
Is he gonna win this? Is he gonna fight this out? I feel like he's not. I feel like... Couldn't stay on point. Oh. Wow. I got... This... Alright. Report. Gameplay sabotage. Avoid. Oh. Damn. Well, that sucks. So 2 and 6 today. Not great. Truthfully, when you have a name like fucking Piss Goblin, right? He's probably throwing. Let's see if he has a rank. He's like, we're playing in bronze anyway. I was like, I'm not playing in bronze. And that's truthfully the problem with this system, right? Not being able to see what people are playing. I get that their thought process is, you're going to throw if you know what rank they are. They're throwing anyway in my rank. But you just... It's situations like that, right? The guy is in bronze, so he's going, well, I don't care. I'm in bronze. Right? He's already at the lowest rank. So then he doesn't care and doesn't want to play and doesn't want to put any effort in and plays like it, right? He sticks to Doomfist, doesn't give a fuck, but he's in my games while I'm trying to climb, right? And he's in my games when I'm top of silver. I'm silver 1 right now, right? Something like that. Pretty sure. Yeah, silver 1. So I'm sitting in silver 1 right now, and this is a bronze guy that's throwing in my games, which means he's at least 5 baby tiers below me, which is only a rank, right? Technically, assuming he's bronze 1. I'm going to assume he's not bronze 1. Truthfully. I'm going to assume he's probably like bronze 5 or 3 or something. Throwing my games. Because he doesn't care, right? There would be a difference if he was a bronze tank and he just wasn't as good as the other tank. Fine. He didn't care, right? I was like, so you're throwing. Yeah, don't care. We're in bronze anyway. Great. Well, that's cool because you just threw my games for me because you refused to swap off when you were being hard fucking countered, dude. Any other tank outside of maybe Ball or... Okay, anything not dive would have been better in that scenario, I think. Yes, Bastion is a tank melter. Facts. Facts. He's a tank melter, and most tanks can struggle. But you can run better tanks than Doomfist into him, because you're not going to get picks on him, right? So you're not getting any picks on that. Not a bad lineup here. Maybe we can get a win. Oh my God, I was watching Jay yesterday. Today. Oh wow, Widow. Fuck. That was a bad shot. Ooh, junk slow. I pushed a little far forward there. Ideally, I have ult. The Widow's not... I don't feel like... Oh, she's got 3 picks. Okay. I still don't think she's doing a ton from a standpoint, right? I'm keeping her under enough pressure, and then... Oh, damn. So... Yeah. Well, got hard pushed. I think I need to swap. Do I go Widow? I don't really want to go Widow, though. So do I go, like, Ashe instead? I think Ashe might be better. I can put her under a little bit more pressure with it. Okay, so we nanoed there. Hopefully he can win that. Fuck, I can't see shit. Okay. Fuck is she? I don't really want to swap to Widow here. I don't like her here. Oh my god. Alright. Cassidy getting dunked on there by him. Oh, she's low. Widow's low. God, shit. I got her on fire. God damn it. She has sights now. She's 0 and 6. I still don't feel like she's doing a ton. I feel like she's... I gotta back up, because we don't have that space anymore, right? Gotta back out. So, alright, I got 2 shots on it. Wasn't enough. I might have to go Widow. Alright, we're gonna do it. I still don't feel like she's doing that much, but somebody's got to put her under pressure, right? Widow's low on the right. I need heals over here in the back, off left. I'm being pushed by 2, both low behind. Anybody? Nobody wants to help me here? Heals behind. Thank you.
We are close. Keep the robot pushing.
Widow's 1. Got one. I got lifted. I'm better than this Widow. It's a close game. The only one, she's beat me twice, right? Once when she pushed me with the Kiriko. So, like, I'm gonna lose that battle, right? Widow's low. Widow's low. Widow's 1. Alright, she's getting heals. I'm not getting those heals.
Time to teach these bugs some manners.
Y'all get the fuck off Widow.
Dude, I'm the only one challenging her, so fuck yourself.
Yeah, you're doing a piss poor job, buddy. If you hit head, it's 1 kills.
Where you at?
A shot.
Fuck. The only one putting her under pressure, dude. I essentially took her out of the game for the most part.
Cette fois, je ne rigole pas.
Alright, now she swapped off Widow, right? She was getting beat. Was I getting headshots? No. Oh. Close. Close. 8 and 14. Did better than our other DPS. Did better than their DPS. Nearly did as well as their Widow. Are my headshots happening today? No. But you weren't doing much, I have to say. Do we do one more? We'll give it one more. See if we could win. If we go on our 7th loss of the day, then we'll bounce off. If we win, I guess we'll bounce off either way. But at least we could end maybe on a win. Maybe we go on a win streak tomorrow. This dude didn't really do a lot. Sticking on Ana probably not enough. He swapped. He didn't. I'm gonna give this guy the upvote. Went Widow, got dunked on, obviously, probably got one-shotted. Was Hanzo, didn't do much. Didn't really do a lot on Cassidy. Ana, she was okay. I still had to ask for heals constantly. This dude was essentially not doing a lot against their Sig, right? Their Sig was pushing in. Their Sig was keeping me under pressure. Their Kiriko was keeping their Widow under pressure. Yes. Should I have been hitting some headshots? Probably, right? But I was winning that battle. Once I swapped to Widow, I was keeping her under pressure. She wasn't being able to get any picks. She was entirely focused on me. She had to keep ducking behind, keeping her out of pressure. That's all I had to do, right? That's enough. If I go even on the 1-on-1, especially with the one that was in theory carrying their team, then it should be the rest of my team winning that battle. Because she was the one causing the problems and carrying. We stuck on Cassidy forever. Not sure it did a lot. Don't know about the Ana. obviously, if you're playing support and you have a 1 here, essentially anybody with a 1, I assume that they essentially throw or are bad at the game or are toxic or something. Like, there's a reason you're a 1. In general, you get upvoted some. Unless you're stacking with people. So if you're grouping with people, then it sucks because you just kind of lose ranks. But took out the Pharah 2-3 times. Right? Wall still keeping the Widow under pressure. I don't know what more you want out of me on that one. He's going that. I'm going to go Ashe. Actually, we will go Torb. We're going to do it. Want some Torb fun. This is the kind of shit I talk about, right? That was actually not a bad game. We were beat a little bit. Right? Okay, so I want to kind of put turret right here. I think I see an Ashe over on the left. Of course, he's got a fucking pocket. Mercy's 1, Mercy's low. Ashe is half.
Search from Diva Dog, please.
Yeah, I need to go something that can do a little bit more hit scan. Because I'm not hitting my shots, right? I'm essentially doing nothing. But our Diva's not doing anything. Okay. As well. Like, no picks, but no deaths, but no picks. And only 800 damage. Right. This is not, it's not working. I'm in a bad spot. I'm in a bad spot. Gotta get away. Yeah. Alright. Well, we're already on Soldier. I got caught out. I didn't hit my shots. They're running a Mercy pocket, which is annoying as it is. It puts both of us hit scan at a disadvantage. Fuck is he? Fuck are they? Oh, it's gonna hurt. Yeah, I have nowhere to go. Yeah, our tank is getting some picks now, I guess, but it's still not... We need more out of her. Space creation, anything like that. We're also running supports that are out healing them, I think. But they have the mercy, right? The mercy pocket makes it really hard to go up against the other hit scan DPS when our diva is essentially not. Fuck did he go? Grab myself a health pack. Well, we already grabbed this one, so that sucks. Yeah, I have no health. I get stuck out there. There's not a lot I can do, I don't feel like. Again, there's that mercy advantage, right? We did a good job stalling there, though, so I think we got a shot here. Our diva's getting picks. I'm being pushed by both DPS here. This is shit. I'm not getting any picks. That Mei ult's gonna hurt. Hopefully our diva can do something here. I think I'm gonna go off right. Yeah, I'm trying to touch point. Solid hold, though. Solid hold. Their DPS are just dunking on us, but it's because their tank is keeping our DPS out of the game, and our tank is not keeping their DPS out of the game. Maybe I should try Bastion or Reaper. I could try Reap. So let's try that. We're gonna try Reap. Like, look, they're destroying us. But you look, our heals are higher. Our damage mitigation is lower by a lot, right? Like 4K lower between the two tanks in damage mitigation. That's huge. That makes up for our heal gap. That really isn't that much. Our heal gap is, I don't even know if there really is one. You're looking at 5, 4. So it's actually really close. So they have 4K extra essential damage we're putting out that doesn't matter. That's difficult. I went, how was I on? I went Torb, swapped to Ashe. Maybe Ashe wasn't the pick. Maybe it wasn't the pick. I am 3 and 6, but I also have the second most damage on our team, and that's followed up by our Moira. So I was putting out damage, I just wasn't getting the picks, which isn't good enough, right? I should be getting the picks there. But And we roll them with the May Reaper. And I go from 3 picks to 5 picks on Reaper. Maybe I should have... Maybe Reaper was the pick. So I kind of want to be sneaky over here, but I want to wait till our payload's pushed a little bit more. Oh, I probably pushed in too deep there. I'm trying to create space, but that's not my job. Okay, the soldier just popped off, right? We had a solid push there. We need... Our May is gonna... She should just die. Like, staggering herself out like that is just really bad. Oh, she's not... They aren't chasing her? Okay, now she's gonna die because she's drawing attention to herself. Alright, I got the turret down, I got the Torb down. Our May just died, I don't know where she was. Oh, she's right behind me, okay. Oh my god, she walled me off. Nice sleep. Okay. I kinda got stuck there. But I'm constantly seeing my diva off away from the payload. Yeah, we have nothing when we don't have a tank here. Like, we're pushing into 2 DPS and Sigma. She's still got the most picks on the team. That better be a big bomb. It wasn't. And she died, so she essentially wasted... Oh, she got 1. Oh, she got the turret. Alright. Come on, go away. Why can't I fade? Damn it. Just gonna back up. We don't have a team right now. Trying everything I can up here. But it is really hard, right? Their Sig is holding point, holding payload. Our diva is not really, so I'm gonna try and see if I can get a cheeky one here. Okay, got back out of that one. Yeah. So I need to go something to deal with the Pharah. The only reason we pushed it this far is because we were running those two heroes, right? She's one. Wow. Wow, did not realize the Sig was there. That was a bad flank on my part, I think. I did not realize the Sig was coming behind me. Yeah. We lose this, sadly. Yeah. I have nothing. I have nothing here. I've nearly caught up with her with picks. She's not creating any space for us, right? She's sitting back and doing nothing for us. Right? Stuck on Diva, stuck on Ana, stuck on Moira. The only two people to swap to try and change. I wonder if people realize you can swap heroes. I realize you can swap heroes. So I'm done for the night. That puts us at 2 and 8. Right, history, game reports. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 2 and 8. Rough night happens. We did really well yesterday. I just wish it wasn't just like an automatic turnaround where you do really well and then it's like, well, fuck you. Because yeah, right. They're saying we increased your MMR, so you're playing against better players. Yes, you could kind of tell that a little bit, but I also think the games are still not fair, right? Yes, you're bumping up my MMR, and you're like, oh, you're here. We're gonna put you with a bronze fucking Doomfist against what I have to assume is a silver or gold Orisa. Right? And I get it that you don't know what heroes they're going to play, but you do know what rank they are. And you do know, in theory, what their MMR is. If the guy can't get more than 6 picks in a round, he probably doesn't belong going up against a gold tank. Right? And that's where, like, all the stuff that they were talking about... All right, I'm going to turn this off because it's kind of driving me nuts. That's where the flaws in the system happen, right? And they're talking about working on it, right? They haven't worked on it yet. They're talking about, we're going to make it so that your tanks are equal, your blah, 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 blah are equal. But until then, this game is really hard to play. I get stuck with one tricks for most of the night, right? And most of the time, they don't pay out. Right? I had a Doomfist that wasn't great. Diva, again, was just kind of sitting back. If you watched her entire play, she's rarely in front of the payload, right? She kept being behind the payload, just kind of spamming damage out and protecting our healers. But, you can push forward and still protect our healers and do a better job of it because you're cutting off their angles and you're creating space for everything. The only reason we pushed that payload as far as we did is because we were running Reaper May, and essentially we were running 2 DPS tanks pushing in and forcing them to back up because our Diva was not pushing in to create that space. And once I swapped off a Reaper to try and deal with the Pharah, we couldn't move anymore, right? Because our Diva was sitting back and not pushing forward. So, it's just like when you get frustrated with supports, right? And all they do is DPS. When they're just sitting there DPSing and they're like, well, I'm a support, I'm not a healer. Great. Part of your job is healing. I'm a tank, I'm putting out damage and getting picks. Great, but your job isn't to put out damage and get picks. Your job is to create space. Now, you can put out damage and get picks while doing that, but that's not your focus. Your focus should be trying to create space. Your DPS are supposed to be the ones trying to get picks and focusing on picks and chasing down kills more than your tanks are. So, it is what it is. Both my puppies just came downstairs. So I think it's about time. Hope you all had a wonderful evening. I will see you all probably tomorrow. If not, it'll be Monday.